on the very fringe of our coverage area, northern Benton County, just before you go to Sedalia. They're on Highway 65. Russelville out in Cole County. Pitch on the inside corner. They're 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the first inning between Lincoln and Russelville. Lincoln, the number 2 team in the state. Or pardon me, Russelville, number 2 in the state. Lincoln at number 6 in the state. One ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Now 2-2 the count there on Hayden Smallwood. He is the leadoff man today for Lincoln. Lincoln the Cardinals. A foul to the awning there here at Crane. Here in Stone County, welcome you guys into this live stream. My name is Adam Smith, joining you guys for this live stream today between between Lincoln and Russelville. Here in the top of the first inning between Russelville and Lincoln. Coach Branson saying some words at the bases umpire, as the home plate umpire will go out to see what's going on for there at first. So far, Coach Branson not happy with the calling there at bases. He goes. He now goes to the mound. Head coach from Lincoln's coming out. That's Will Lind. Will Lind. And assistant's going to be Sean Rhodes. And they will give Hayden Smallwood the free base.
I bet he was doing that hybrid thing.
It didn't look like it was. Is that his first turn there or something? That can't be.
Coach Branson demonstrating there on the mound to the bases umpire. He walks now back to the first base dugout. He's letting the home plate umpire hear it. Walks back to the dugout, and we're back underway. New batter is going to be Jackson Beeman. Shortstop number 11, Jackson Beeman. Jackson Beeman, the batter for the Lincoln Cardinals. Here's the 0-1 just outside. Now 1-1 the count there on Jackson Beeman. Swinging a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes there on Beeman.
Let me know if it's delayed or anything. Put it back anyway. Yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes there on Mr. Beeman.
It's a 15-3 or something.
1-2 pitch, swinging a little chopper, gobbled up by the third baseman onto first, and there's out number 1. And that's going to bring up now the batter of Levi Betts.
Yep.
Pitcher number 1, Levi Betts. Levi Betts, the batter for Lincoln. He's going to bat from the right side. Wiggles the bat up and down. He is the starting pitcher today. And here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper foul. Nothing in one, the count there on Levi Betts. Rain's starting to pick up now here in the second game. Nothing in one, the count. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the first inning. And Levi Betts is the batter for Lincoln. Lincoln's the number 6 team in the state, and Russelville is number 2 in the state. No score between either team. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out. The 1-1 pitch. Check the swing. Now 2-1, 2 balls and 1 strike. They're on Levi Betts. Two and 1 the count, just outside. Now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Just on the outside part of the plate now, 3-2. The count there on Levi Betts. 3-2. Strike 3, and he was got looking, and that's going to set him down. They're on strikes, and that will bring up now the batter of Hayden Beeman. Third baseman number 6, Hayden Beeman. Hayden Beeman, the batter for the Lincoln Cardinals, here with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. The pitcher for today is Matthew Miller for Russelville. Nothing in 1 the count there on it's Hayden Beeman. Nothing in 1 the count there on Hayden Beeman. Steps into the batter's box. Nothing in 1 the count, 2 outs. Here's the offering. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning, just outside. Now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count there on Hayden Beeman. Already 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Three balls and 1 strike. Two outs here for the Lincoln Cardinals. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a slapper too. The second baseman had trouble finding it, but they throw on the first for the final out of the inning. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. Here we go to kick off the bottom of the first inning between Russellville and Lincoln. Lincoln once again at the very northern fringe of our coverage area. They're in Benton County. They're right along Highway 65. Nothing in the one count there on Nick Thompson. Give it about 90 miles north of Springfield, so from here it'd be about 120 miles north of Crane. Russellville about 150 miles from Crane. 0-2 the count. Swinging a high fly ball. Going into the shortstop. The shortstop has it for out number 1. And that's going to bring up now the new batter. That's going to be Mason Stewart, the shortstop. Shortstop number 17, Mason Stewart. Mason Stewart, the batter for the Russellville Indians. He bats from the left side. Russellville came out big in the first game against Crane. They defeated them by a score of 8-0. Currently they're scoreless here in the bottom of the first inning against Lincoln. Stewart, once again, he's batting from the left side. Gets the strike at 0-1. That's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. Hit the other way into left field. Who's got it? Left fielder drops it, and that's going to be a base hit there for Mason Stewart. 0-1 the count there on Stewart. That's going to bring up now Austin Rowe. First baseman number 9, Austin Rowe. Austin Rowe, the batter for Russellville. Here in the bottom of the first inning, swinging a high fly ball, foul territory. It's going to go foul. Here in the, once again, the bottom of the first inning between Russellville and Lincoln. Russellville in the blue jerseys, gray pants. Lincoln in the red jerseys, white pants. Russellville wearing blue and white caps, as well as Lincoln wearing red and white caps. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch. Just outside now at 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, the pitcher for Lincoln, that is, we're going to tell you that pitcher is going to be Levi Betts. Upstairs now, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. 1 out, and now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on second base, that is Mason Stewart. 3-2 the count. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul back. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Out of the first inning between Russellville and Lincoln. The 3-2 delivery, swing and a miss, and down goes Rowe, as that's going to now bring up the batter of Trenton Morrow. Catcher number 12, Trenton Morrow. Trenton Morrow, the batter for the Russellville Indians. here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs here in Crane here in the bottom of the first. The pitch, swinging a hot shot. That's going to be into the outfield for a base hit. The Cardinal outfielders having trouble finding the baseball out there now in the outfield. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring up now the batter of Matthew Miller, the pitcher. Pitcher number 16, Matthew Miller. Matthew Miller, the pitcher for the Russelville Indians. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball. It's going to go into the out. And it's going to be caught there by the first baseman. We're going to the the top of the second inning. It is no score between Lincoln and Russellville. Evan Schwedler, the batter for Lincoln. As the first pitch will come to him just way inside. There on Schwedler as it went all the way to the backstop. And that's going to be a ball at 1-0. That's one thing you got to back out of the way on one of those pitches. 1 ball, no strikes there on Schwedler. Here's the pitch. Now 2-0 the count there on Schwedler. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a little roller to the second baseman onto first, and that will be out number 1. And that'll bring up the batter of Tanner Bays, the center fielder. Center fielder number 16, Tanner Bays. Tanner Bays, the batter for Lincoln, here in the top of the second inning. Rain has died down here in the second inning, in the second game. The pitch. Now dirt went way back to the screen, and it's a ball at 1-0. Pitcher of Matthew Miller, he's seemed to not have that good control on his pitches, as he's thrown 2 wild pitches here in the second inning. 1 out here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the second inning. The 1-2 pitch. Now down in the dirt, and it'll be a 2-2 count. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Two and 2 the count. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3, and down goes Bays, and that's going to bring on now Dustin Rourke. First baseman number 3, Dustin Rourke. Dustin Rourke, the batter for Lincoln. He bats from the left side. Big, strong kid there at the plate, swinging a miss. Strike 1 there on Rourke. 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Hits him, and that's going to put him on base. And that's now going to bring up now as that will bring up the batter of Bo Williams. Bo Williams, the batter. He's playing left field today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 there on Bo Williams. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Now strike 2. 0-2. Nothing in 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. Going into left field. And that will be it for the second inning. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. It is no score between Russelville and Lincoln. Welcome back to Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium here in Crane, Missouri. Landon Plockberger, the batter for Russelville. First pitch to him is going to be a strike at 0-1. Plockberger, left fielder. He wears number 2 today for the Indians. 0-1 the count. Now 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the 1-2 pitch, swing and a foul. Going out of play.
Second one there. Is that the case for that?
1 ball, 2 strikes there on Landon Plockberger. The pitch to him. Ooh, up and in. And it's 2-2 the count there on Landon Plockberger. 2 balls, 2 strikes there on Mr. Plockberger. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Just outside. Now 2-2. Once again, this is Russellville and Lincoln. Russellville, the home team. Lincoln, the visitors. Pitch, swing, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Plockberger will be stopping there at first base. And so he'll be on there for a single. And that's going to bring up the batter of Braden Hickey. Center fielder number 20, Braden Hickey. Braden Hickey, the batter for the Russellville Indians. Pitch down in the dirt. And Plockberger will head to second there on the wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes there on Landon Plockberger, or pardon me, on Braden Hickey. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. On its way. Check on the runner, but he is back in safely. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. The 1-0 pitch. Two balls, no strikes there on Hickey, Braden Hickey. The 2-0 pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. There on Braden Hickey. The 2-1 pitch. Three balls and 1 strike there on Braden Hickey, the batter for the Russellville Indians. Here's the pitch. Swing a little chopper to the shortstop. On to first. And they get the first out of the inning. And that will bring up now the new batter. That is going to be Riley Markham. Designated hitter number 13, Riley Markham. Riley Markham, the batter for the Russellville Indians. Russellville coming out of Cole County, Missouri. That's Jefferson City area. On to... No, but that's not going to be... That will not be and out. It's going to be an error. That's going to put a run on the board for Russelville. 1-0 Russelville over Lincoln. And that'll bring up now the batter of, it's going to be Dawson Koch. Second baseman number 1, Dawson Koch. Dawson Koch, the batter for Russelville. Here's the pitch. One out here in the top of the third inning. The pitch. One ball, no strikes. 2 balls. Here's the pitch. Another ball, 3-0. There on Dawson Koch. Here's the pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. Now strike 1. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. And he will draw the walk. Now we'll put runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the runner that is bring up the new batter. That is going to be Nick Thompson. Third baseman number 3, Nick Thompson. Nick Thompson, the batter for Russelville. Here comes the first pitch. Strike, says the home plate umpire. Nothing in 1 to count on there on Thompson as he'll swing and ground it. And out as the Lincoln Cardinals get out of the jam. One runner has already come across the plate as we now head to the top of the third inning. It is now 1-0 Russelville. Kyle Meadows to lead off for the Cardinals here in the top of the third inning. Not the St. Louis Cardinals, but the Lincoln Cardinals is the team on the field here at Crane. Rain off and on today here in Crane. 1 ball, no strikes. Here on Kyle Meadows. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike now on Meadows. Here in the top of the third. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kind of hard to see the rain here in Crane, as that one's going to be hit foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. 1-0 Russelville. There's a 2-2 pitch. And down goes Meadows. And that'll bring up now the new batter. That's going to be Hayden Smallwood. Catcher number 21, Hayden Smallwood. Hayden Smallwood, the batter for the Russelville Indians, or the Lincoln Cardinals, excuse me. The pitch to him. Strike, says the home plate umpire. Now 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check the swing. Now 0-1. Nothing in 2 now. They're on Hayden Smallwood. Miller has now gotten to settle in now with Lincoln. 0-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Lincoln trails Russellville. Still 1-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Only 1 out here in, once again, the top of the third inning. Just past 3 o'clock here on this Wednesday, on this Saturday afternoon. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and down goes Smallwood, and that's going to bring up now Jackson Beeman, the batter. Shortstop number 11, Jackson Beeman. Jackson Beeman will be the man to keep the inning going for Russellville with 2 outs here in the top of inning number 3. Steady rain out there here in Crane. 0-1 the count. Here's the Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Here it is, just outside. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. The count there on Beeman. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Jackson Beeman. He is the second man in the lineup for Lincoln. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Two outs here in the top of the third inning. A 2-1 pitch. Just upstairs now. 2-2. balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. Now 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will end the top of the 3rd inning. We're now going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is 1-0 Russellville. Back here at Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium, as we are now in a rain delay, as the rain has started to pick up here from Crane High School, or pardon me, Tootie Parsons Memorial Stadium. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Russellville here in the top of, or pardon me, going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. We're in between innings, so we will see you guys in just a little bit. And we'll tell you about if the rain has let up or not.